Let's solve some questions about the eye color in human from the chapter questions. Question 5. A man with blue eyes has blue eyes married with a woman with dark brown eyes. So dark brown eye genotype full capital. A man with blue eyes, but this blue eye has two probability, can be deep blue or light blue. They had number of children, woman with dark brown eyes, now all of them had light brown eyes. So parents produce gametes and F generation. So for blue eyes, we know it can be light blue or deep blue, in genetically different. So light blue full recessive, but deep blue 1 capital and 3 recessive. Woman with dark brown eyes genotype, because it's full dominant, 1 genotype A capital, B capital, B capital. So kind of gamete produced by woman A capital and B capital. So if we look the information about the F generation, all of the children are light brown eyes. Light brown eyes means what? A capital, A small, B capital, and B small. So we know this A capital and B capital, these two alleles all come from mother. So the A small and B small have to be received from father. And because all of the individuals are with same genotype, so we can say the man with blue eyes is light blue eyes, like A small, B small, B small, produce gamete, A small, B small, one kind of gamete. Fertilization between male and female produce this kind of generation. So explain the genotype for all these people according to rules of multiple genes. So according to rules of multiple genes, the dark brown eyes full dominant, light brown eyes with 2 dominant, 2 recessive alleles. So 2 dominant alleles received from mother. It means the remain 2 recessive alleles are received from the father. So because only 2 recessive alleles received from father means father is pure. So one kind of gamete prove the purity of father. So in this question, what is important? We need to know conclusion. Conclusion means how we reach the information about the purity of father, what we use the information given about the F generation, and we know the genotype of mother. Another question which asked before in ministry exam, a man with dark brown eye color, again dark brown eye color, A capital, B capital, B capital, married a woman with deep blue eye, deep blue, 1 capital, the others are recessive. What are the genotype and phenotype for parents are offsprings? So a man with dark brown eyes marry a woman with deep blue eyes. So the genotype for father and mother accurate. We know their genotype: dark brown, A capital, B capital, B capital. For woman, A capital, There are two probability, can be A small, B capital, B small, but we get one of these two types, no difference, because it's quantitative genetics, not qualitative. So it is not important A capital or B capital, but importance is number of dominant alleles. So parents produce gametes, pure produce one kind of gamete, A capital, B capital. Women for one trait, hybrid, so it produces two kind of gamete, A capital, B small, and B small. So the F generation produce one A capital, B capital, B small, means medium brown eye color, and second A capital, A small, B capital, B small, light brown eyes, medium brown eye color. So what are the genotype and phenotype for parents and offsprings? So phenotype of parents, genotype of parents, and also F generation, genotypes and their phenotypes. Another question previously asked in ministry exam: a man of light blue eyes means all recessive alleles. A man light blue eyes married. A woman has with dark brown eyes. Light blue, we know the genotype is accurate, A small, B small, B small, with dark brown, all of them. Dominant A capital, B capital, and B capital. So we see the parents, both of them are pure. Produce gametes, pure, produce one kind of gamete, A small, B small, A capital, B capital for mother. F genotype formed by union of male and female reproductive cell, A capital, A small, B capital, B small. So 100% light brown eye color. Children or offsprings are produced. And for again a ministry exam question asked before: deep blue eye man, deep blue eye, the genotype is accurate in the blue, so we know A capital, A small, B capital, B small, or A small, B capital, B small. Married a light brown eye woman. For light brown eye there are three probabilities: A capital, B small, or A small, B capital, or A capital, A small, B capital, B small. So from these three probabilities, it is better to choose the hybrid one. Any of them can be used, but always it is better to choose the hybrid one to see more probabilities. So a deep blue eye man married a light brown eye woman. How will be the phenotype and genotype of parent and children? Parent produce gamete, A capital, A small, B small for man. For woman, we said it is better to use the hybrid one, A capital, A small, B capital, B small. They produce F produce gametes. Hybrid for one trait produce two kind of gamete, but hybrid for two traits it produce four kind of gamete. So F generation, it is better to draw the Punnett box. So female gametes and male gametes, A capital, B small, A small, B small, A capital, B capital, A capital, B small, small and capital, small and small. So we first did solve the Punnett box. We find the genotype. Its genotype for F generation about their phenotypes, like medium brown, light brown, deep blue, light brown, deep blue, and light blue. We can write their phenotype like medium brown. How many of them medium brown? Just one. From how many organisms? 8. For light brown, 1, 2, and 3. Light brown, 3/8, and 1 deep blue, 2 deep blue, and 3 deep blue, 3/8, and 1 light blue eye offspring is procreated in this crossing between two organisms.